Hello, this is Dinosaur Drawer and welcome to part 3 of how to draw the Indominus Rex. In this part we're gonna focus on doing the skills on its back and maybe doing its front paw, doing another front paw and another back leg, hind leg. Right, so let's start. Yeah, so first we're gonna just make some, well, not over here, I'm gonna start over here. So this is the first big skill. We're gonna just make a circle of it, and another one, and then another one, just like that. Do it. Oh, I kind of messed up right here. Do it along the back, so along the complete back. Kind of pointy skills. And yeah, you can just draw skills by just doing some circles. It's very simple. Just like that. And over here I'm not gonna make as many skills as I'm doing over here, but this is just kind of so it's more detailed. Actually it's not. Just like that. Alright, and make it over here too. Oh, kind of pointy skills. Right, and from here on I'll just make two rows of skills. And then just one, like that. Yeah, so do it all over its neck, just for about everywhere. Maybe in this part I'll refine some of the feathers, these feathers. Alright. So now I'm not gonna do it very carefully anymore over here because you can't really see them, so it's not very important over here. You don't, this is not, this is optional, this is not necessarily. Right? If you've done that, then you're just gonna make these lines a bit darker, just like they are overlapping each other, just like that. As you can see, it looks pretty good. And again, I apologize for my camera because it won't focus, and it's also very dark. So I'm gonna buy a new camera very soon. Alright, just like that. And as you go farther down the tail, you don't really have to do it anymore. This is also optional because this is already very dark. You can't even see it, sorry. Just like that. Do it over here. And actually you can use some kind of a folded paper, so you can rest your hand onto it so you won't mess up your drawing. But this is just a tutorial, so I'm not gonna actually use it myself, but you can if you want. Alright, Now I'm also gonna pay attention to this part of the head, because there's also gonna be some shadow over here, because the head is more like overlapping everything. Just like that. Alright, so now we're just gonna make some lines, just like that, between the rows of skills we just made. So just like this. Sorry, you can't see it. Over here. I'm sorry for that noise, for that sound, because it's my phone. Someone is sending me a message. Alright, so if you did that, then we're gonna shade it in, just a little bit from dark to light again. And be very careful, because you don't want to go over your skills. And actually the back of the indominus rex is normally very light, but I find it a kind of nice effect to give it a more darkish tone. Alright. And over here you can just do this. You can just quickly shade it in. Doesn't have to be that much detailed, unless you really want to. So over here you're also gonna make a bit more darkish tone to it. And we're gonna redo the feathers in the meantime when we shaded this part in. So the feathers have to be very clearly visible. And if you remember part 2, where I actually shaded in all of the nails and the horn, then you know what I'm gonna do next with all these skills. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing as the horn, but now just on the skills. And that actually gives it a more detailed look into it. Alright, we're gonna do it right now. So light is coming from this side, so that means there should be more shadow on this side, just like that. And keep one white line on every skill. Just like that. And as you can see, it gives it more like a look, the look of a crocodile. Because in the movie, I think he had something like an armored skin. Because, well, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but they shot at the indominus rex, and you can also see it in the trailer, but he didn't get wounded from it, so. And that's what we're drawing right now, the armored skin. And again, you don't have to do it on the tail, but it's optional, because as you can see, it's also already pretty dark. So I'm not gonna do very much to it. Wait a second. Alright. Just like that. And I actually don't have very much time, so I have to draw this very quick so I can end this video. I have to end it very soon. Alright, so this is the basics of the indominus rex, and now we're just gonna make the other leg. Let's see, just start for about over here. You just have to imagine that this is gonna be the bone of its leg. Its knee is gonna be over here, and then this is where its leg would be right now. Just like that. Alright, so this is a pretty tricky part. You kind of have to make its toe like it's they are bending, and then make the nail for about over there. But I have to be careful. I don't want to be at the same depth as the other leg, so I'm gonna quickly erase it and adjust it. Just like that. The other toe is gonna be about over there. Just like that. Alright. Just like that. And then again we're gonna make some scales onto it, and we don't have to get as much detail in it as all the other parts, because this is on the other side of the dinosaur. So wait, I forgot something. Just like a chicken. Right, so this is gonna be very, very dark actually. So yeah, if you did this, you can just make the outline of the muscle, and that's all. You're just gonna shade it in very dark, but you are gonna pay attention at the highlights. So just like this is gonna be lit a bit more lighter than the other parts, just like that. Again, this is also gonna be a bit more darker. Don't really have to pay that much attention into it. And these scales were optional because I'm going over it with a darkish tone, and they might disappear in the meantime. This is gonna be a bit more darker, so you can clearly see those are separate toes. Right? I don't really like this. Just like that. That's a bit better. Alright? And now I'm just gonna very easy copy this arm. I'm not gonna do very much into it, not very much attention. just like that, and also do some skin folds into it, just like your own hand, sorry, into this. And you have to make it very dark, so you can clearly see this is not the same paw as this one. You see? I actually kind of ruined this nail over here, but that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna just make this slightly bit darker. And if you want, you can add some more details into it, just like a bit more scales over here, and maybe here and there a bit more scales, and even more a bit more pointy scales if you want. You can shade it in again, just make it very dark, but remember to keep one light one white strip into it. I'm not actually sure if the Indominus Rex does have these kind of scales over here, but I like them, so that's why I'm creating them. This is your own creation. I mean, it looks like the Indominus Rex, right? It doesn't have to be very correct. Yeah, it's very correct, but yeah, you can just add your own personal creativity into it. Just make a line of shadow under it, and of course my autograph. And I'm gonna write Indominus Rex. (2015). Alright, so this was Dinosaur Drawer on how to draw the Indominus Rex. I hope you enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe. Goodbye.